Hello, everybody, and welcome to AF40K here on the Loading Ready Run Network. I'm Ben, and joining me this week we got Ian.
It is your boy.
And this is the first Kill Team stream in the new office.
Yes, indeed.
We're christening it.
In blood.
I mean, I hope so. Somebody's gonna bleed a lot. And hopefully it's the minis. It has been a hot minute since I have played Kill Team. How are you feeling right now?
Let me tell you, I actually looked it up before we came. It was 7 months ago.
7 months ago was the last time we had Ian up on here, which means you're overdue for kicking my butt.
Yeah, and I assumed we'd be going into the dark, but apparently not.
No, I decided to mix it up. Probably much to my not benefit against the Tau, let me tell you. We're not doing Into the Dark today. We are going to be doing good old-fashioned open zone. We've got a nice little Kill Team area set up here. A lot of decent sight lines and stuff like that. And, you know, against a team that's very good at shooting and a team that only has pistol range. So it's going to be interesting. We'll see how it goes. I'm really, really excited. Ian, of course, bringing back that first Kill Team that we saw. The Tau Empire, the Pathfinders.
It's been a hot minute. I'm still working on something else that's a little bit strange, but happy to have these guys back on the table.
Yeah, and I gotta say, I love that you're rocking the stealth suits in this team.
They're so much fun.
The stealth suits are super cool, and we'll talk about all the teams and all that kind of jazz in a moment. Of course, I'm rocking back the Novitiates because I really, really enjoyed playing them against Erica. They managed to survive the Tyrannid onslaught. Yeah.
Well, they look sick. So
Thank you. This was my team that I decided to see if I could paint the entire thing in 3 hours.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to tell, to be honest. That's
what matters. It looks okay on camera.
From here,
that's all that counts.
Looks great.
My nuns with guns. But before we get into everything, a reminder that this stream, alongside everything we do, is brought to you by whom? Yuma, over at our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You're the reason we're able to do all this cool stuff. And you know, you're the reason we're able to play with our plastic mans.
Yeah. You pay for us to do it, and we love to do it for you.
Exactly. And, of course, check out our store at store.loadingreadyrun.com, where we got all kinds of good merchandise that you can purchase with your dollary dues that reside within your bank account. Maybe they're not even dollary dues. Maybe they're Euro-y dues.
Yeah. Kroner. Give me your kroner.
Give us your kroner and your rupees or no, ruples.
Yes.
Rupee. Well, I mean, you know, if we're getting paid in rupees.
Yeah, I mean, well, hey, we could either go to India or to Hyrule.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's one of the two. Yeah. And, of course, if you're watching on the YouTube, what up, YouTube? Be sure to dongle the bongle, do all that important stuff. What should they be writing down the comment below?
Holy moly, I didn't come prepared for that. What's the first mistake that Ian made? No, don't do that.
The first mistake Ian made was thinking that he was going to make mistakes today. These perfect plays.
You know what? Just give us a name for each of our commanders.
Oh, I do need a name for mine. My superior. And you've got your, what is it?
I took one of the names that was pre-generated for me. It's Suka. But,
Suka. You needed, okay. I wondered if the names that you had written on your PDF were like names that you had chosen. Like I was like, am I missing the reference here?
No, not for this round.
No? Okay, cool. All right. So think of some names for Ian's team. I think that'll be a great idea. So let's get into it, shall we? So, as I said, Ian's playing the Tau. I am playing the Adeptus Sororitas Novitiates. That is a heck of a mouthful. I think we could just say Novitiates going forward. Yeah, I think without further ado, let's talk about the teams themselves. So I'll go first, because it's been a little while, so I can showcase this new technology that we've been using. So I'm playing the Novitiates, which are a bespoke team, which means that every friggin' unit has its own profile. So we're gonna start off here. Let me. There we go. We've got the camera sort of working. Great. Yes, you can see my whippy friend. Great. Hey, there we go. This is the Zactor. They have two whips. That's it. But I gave them a grenade, so they have something to throw. They have neural whips, so they're all about getting into melee range. But realistically, their main thing that they're going to be doing is they have a unique action called Whip into Frenzy, which for 1 AP, I can whip one of my units. And what that does is I whip a unit that is within a square invisible of the operative. It adds 1 to its APO. So it gets 1 extra action on its turn. But if I specifically do the Penitent, which I'll show off next, On top of that, it also gets to add an extra circle to its movement, bringing it up
man.
to 4 circles, so 8 inches.
Is that plus the extra AP?
Plus the extra AP.
Jeez, yeah,
Both
no,
of them.
that's-
Yeah, she whips the penitent, and they go.
Go over there and do something.
Yeah. So I mean, let's talk about the penitent. This is our friend the penitent. As you can see, they're rocking a big ass chain sword. They have the Penitent Eviscerator. This is worth talking about. It is a 4 attack, 4 up, 5/6 damage weapon with brutal and reap 2.
Whoop too.
So if you're not familiar, brutal is exactly what it says on the tin. It's friggin' brutal. And opponents can only parry with crits.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Gotta stay away from that one.
Yeah, and Reap, for each successful crit strike, it inflicts mortal wounds X on each other enemy within a triangle of it.
Are they doing penance for using the eviscerator?
No,
or is
no.
using the eviscerator is their penance?
Yeah, they're not given
No.
any fancy things. They're trying to make up for something that they did.
You did a bad thing.
Yeah,
now you
yeah.
get the you get the shame chainsword.
Exactly. So this is my big melee one. They have Zealous Rage, which is pretty cool, just as like a name in general. But hold on, so I can actually read my own things here. Zealous Rage is whenever it performs a fight action in each of its activations in the roll attack dice step of the combat, I can re-roll any or all of my attack dice. And it has Absolution, which through Destruction, which is basically when it fights, if it did do a fight, it can do another fight. Yeah, so they just fight. They're just gonna get in there. If it didn't kill the thing, it's gonna try to kill the thing again. So yeah, they're very cool. And I'll just kind of go with the ones that I've got kind of going on here. I've got my Condemner, which is my one unit that I have that doesn't have pistol range. They've got a crossbow or a stake thrower. It's a crossbow with 4 attacks. But 3 up does a 2/3, I believe. Is that?
Yeah,
it's hard to read
what
from
it says
here.
on the
Yeah,
screen.
2/3. So not big damage, but it does have silent, which means that it can shoot from a conceal order, which is a really big deal. And it also has P1, so if you roll a crit, that means that it's going to have Armor Pen 1, so they'll have 1 fewer dice to use, and Mortal Wounds 2. So crits are very, very nice and good on it. It has a Null Rod, which is, it stops Psychers from doing stuff, but we're fighting the Tau. They're not using any Psychers. They're only guns. So that's all that matters. They're going to be shooting people across with a big-ass crossbow. We have my Sister Superior. She's the big leader. And she's the only other one with a really, really scary gun. She's got a plasma pistol. Good old plasma pistol. It does so much damage. It's very, very cool. She's also got a power weapon that has lethal 5 up and 2 to hit. So very, very scary. Her main kind of thing, though, is she has lead by example. So whenever she does a mission action, like we'll talk about what's going on in the mission here, I can activate another unit within a pentagon.
Hey.
So if she does a mission action, I can go 1/2, kind of like a group activation 2 with her. Very, very cool. That's kind of her main thing. I'll try and like combo abilities essentially with her. Up next, we've got the Dialogus. We're gonna open a dialogue with the Tau. So she's got a big megaphone. She carries around a boss speaker that she's going to be talking at people with.
She's the one at the party with the Bluetooth.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So much like the Whippy person, but much greater distance, a Pentagon's, she can give a person an extra action point per turn, +1 APL. She also has the auto broadcaster. I basically yeet my speaker, a pentagon, away from me, and anything that's within, any enemies that are within a circle of that, have a -1 to their ballistic score.
Great.
Because I'm annoying the crap
Yeah,
out of you. So I'm going to throw my boss speaker into Ian's units and hopefully make them a little bit worse at doing shooty tooties.
You know, somebody with a megaphone is really interested in a dialogue.
Yes, yeah, right? Yeah, definitely going to be a good back and forth.
2 ways.
This is my medic. This is the Hospitalier. So they're kind of fancy special. So they have what's called the Mantra of Restoration. So essentially, the first time another operative would be incapacitated while visible and within a square of them, and not within engagement range or anything, they're just sort of, they
on
get
the square.
shot out and die, and they're beside her, she can basically revive it instantly, and it gets to stand up with 1.
That's not nothing.
Yes, yeah. And then any remaining attack dice that would still be going on are discarded, and then the unit gets to perform a free dash action, but it has to be within 1 of the unit, or of the hospitality.
Right.
So it basically moves closer to it. So yeah, it's got a free cheat death, essentially, whenever something dies beside it. So she's going to be trucking along beside someone. I have 2 of these lovely friends, and they are probably the coolest unit, in my opinion, for the for the Novitiates. These are the Purgigators. They have flamethrowers. If it was not very obvious, they're rocking flamethrowers. So the Purgigators are really, really cool because they come with the one fancy new rule for Novitiates, besides another thing which I'll talk about, which is you can see Inferno 1 on their flamers. Inferno, yes, it's a special thing. Ooh. So essentially how the special rule works for the Novitiates, it is whenever I would get a critical hit with somebody who has Inferno, whenever it fights in combat or makes a shooting attack with a weapon that has Inferno, in the rolling, if I retain any critical hits, the target gets X Inferno tokens. X is the number after the weapon's Inferno. So in this case, you would get 1 token. And at the end of each turning point, you roll a d6 for each Inferno token an enemy operative has on it, and on a 4+, you take 1 mortal wound.
Good God.
So I burn you a little bit.
Yep.
So yeah, she's going to go around burning people. This is also the first unit that I actually have a equipment on. They have an auto chastiser.
Great.
Yes, yeah, very, very. I remember Paul was a big fan of the name on this one. So the auto chastiser essentially is, if it makes a shooting attack, I can reroll any of my attack results that are 1. But if it's a 1 again, they take a mortal wound.
Hey!
Yeah, so there's a downside to it. So yeah, very, very helpful. And then the other thing that they have is called Burning Advance, which is they can do a free dash shoot.
That's pretty good.
Which is very, very cool.
Yeah.
Do you really need a special device to tell you bad roll? Roll.
Bad. I got 2 last units to talk about. As we said, this is one where everybody's different. This is the Pronatus. Yes, this is the Pronatus. You know because she's got a cup. The Pronatus has a magical cup. They have an ability. They just have a gun and their cup. But the cup has Relic Seeker, which is it can perform 1 mission action at any point without using an action point. And they also, for 1 action point, they have Raise Relic, which is I gain 2 faith points, and we will talk about what that means if they are on top of an objective. And then last but not least, the final one that I've got is the Pronatus, or God damn it, they all have weird names. The Preceptor? Yes.
I don't think I've heard that one before.
Yes, the Preceptor. Yeah, they have the mace. They have a big fiery mace, so they have the Inferno 2 on a melee weapon. They have Unflinching Determination, which is any time a shooting attack is made against somebody in their little area, I can reroll 1 of the defense dice. And Glorious Hymnal, which is each time one of my buddies would fight in combat, if they're within 6 inches of the operative, I can reroll any of the results of 1 or 2. So she's also a very big melee specialist.
Pretty
and wants to
dang
be with
good.
them. So that's the whole team. Last thing that we should mention about the Novitiates, in case you've never seen them or whatnot, the Novitiates have a secondary kind of command point pool, which are my faith points. And I can do cool little acts of faith spending those points. I will get 2, 3 a turn. I gotta double check. I get a certain point just when we get command points, I also get points there. And there are also things that I can do to generate them. But they're essentially things that really let me augment the dice. Things like turn a crit into, or normal into a crit, or turn a miss into a normal, or reroll defense dice and stuff. Basically, just things to help me change the dice because I've got, the God Emperor.
You've got
on my
faith
team.
of the heart.
I got faith. That's pretty much it. That's the Novitiates. We have a bunch of fancy little dudes. As you saw, I have only pistol range. I will say I do have a a command point thing that I can do, which removes the pistol range on my bolt pistols and stuff, so they can shoot like normal guns. But beyond that, pretty bog standard.
Not all the time.
That's
the important thing.
Take it away, Mr. Tao.
Oh boy. Well, let's find out where we're going on here. Let's start with our leader, because they're going to be probably in the first group here.
The salsa? Or the sashui?
Yes, this is the Sasui.
Sasui.
Yes. Pretty standard little Tau. The key thing about this guy is that he's got pulse carbon.
No, other one. That's the salsa.
That's the normal one.
That's the salsa. The other one was salsa. That's the sasui.
But actually, this guy does have a. Oh no, yeah, Sasui. That's where we wanted to go. Yes.
Yeah, that's your leader.
Yeah. Anyway, he's got an ability called holographic readout, which means that once per battle, whenever I've got a friendly dude within square of me, I can have him perform a mission action.
Oh.
At 0 AP.
Whoa.
Or sorry, 1 less AP at a minimum 0 AP.
Gotcha.
So he'll just make things happen.
Cool.
They've all got marker light as well, and most of them do it as well. Marker light's kind of been nerfed recently, which is unfortunate.
Okay.
The new marker light is now that, at least as far as I understand, you just get to reroll 1 die as long as the person I'm shooting against has 1 marker light on it.
Okay.
And that's just done as an action point, either when shooting or just when looking at people.
Okay, so you can use an action point to put a mark on them, and then you shoot them?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so I guess it's something you have to plant yourself.
Exactly.
And then do. Okay.
Yeah.
And does the marker stay in between turning points and
No,
stuff?
it does not. They
Okay,
fall
that
off
was the
after every
change?
turn.
Okay, all right.
Well, the change was that as you got more marker points on, they would get easier and easier to hit and do more damage.
Oh, I see. You could stack them.
Yeah, and now it's just if there's 1, the activity occurs. If not, then nothing else.
Okay, okay.
Just to double for the holographic readout, is that this guy gets to activate the thing for free, or is it that the other unit within square gets to activate the thing?
It's the other unit.
The other unit does the activation. This guy spends his 2 AP for it.
Yeah, if they are around the leader, they can do it for free, essentially.
Yeah.
So it's actually not even something he does on his turn. It's just you park him near an objective or whatever, and then you move one of your other guys to come in and do it for free.
Yep, and then let them take a shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Once per battle.
Once per battle. Okay, all right. So it's a get that point right away kind of a thing.
Exactly. So that's the leader. We've got 3 of our regular dudes.
These are the salsas.
Yes.
The salsa lads.
And they don't really have anything special going on. Everyone's got the pulse carbine, which is a 4 die 4+ hit.
Okay.
Nothing special on the ends of those.
4 dice on attack is pretty spooky.
It's nice, and there is no range on it, so that's super helpful.
Super helpful.
And yeah, they've just all got marker light. I don't think I got any equipment on any of them. Nope, that's it for those. So super easy to figure out those guys. Next up we have our heavy weapons.
Ooh, that's a big gun.
Yes.
Look at the size of this gun. What kind of gun is that?
That is Dano, the heavy gunner.
Okay.
And that is a rail rifle.
Oh, God.
So that's a 4 attack die, hits on 4 up, and 4 damage.
AP1 lethal 5. Wait, lethal 5 mortal wounds too?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's a nasty little gun.
You know, that's fair. It is a rail rifle. Yeah. That's what it says on the tin.
Wait, did you say his name was Dano?
Yes. Well, sorry, Dano.
Dano.
Yes. Yeah, because sometimes you just got to book someone from across the board.
Yeah.
Next up, let's introduce everyone to everyone's favorite, the stealth suits. They are large and in charge, and also fly. And
they fly?
They fly.
Holy crap! Okay.
That's one of my favorite. That's why I was happy we're not in the dark.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You really get to get on those vantage points.
The cool thing about these guys is the camouflage field, the stealth effect. Every time an enemy operative makes a shooting attack, unless it's within circle, you treat this dude as if he had a conceal order.
Okay.
Yeah. So if he's in cover, can't touch him.
Can't touch him.
One of them, though, 2 of them have the burst cannon. That's a 6 die 4+ to hit
Okay.
with Ceaseless and Fusillade.
Aha, the worst of the last ones.
But one of my stealth suit friends has the Fusion Blaster,
Okay.
which is a 4/4+6/3
Okay.
with range Pentagon, AP2, and mortal wounds of 4. And he also has the Stimulant Injector, where once per battle, if this operative is activated and I would lose a wound, I can use the ability. If so, until the end of the turning point, each time this operative would lose a wound, roll a d6.
Okay.
On 5+, the wound is not lost.
Hell yeah! They get a disgustingly resilient roll.
Yep.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Can't be injured and can ignore any modifiers. And oh, no, that's right. There's one more friend here in the group, and that's our good friend Tojo.
Oh God. I remember this thing kicking my ass. It's so
It's too big for the...
Meh.
And that's a recon drone.
Move it the other way.
He's got Analyze. What that does for me is that
There you go.
if he analyzes a dude that's visible to him, that gives information to another unit, where if they attack or re-attack, I can re-roll any or all of the attack dice.
Okay.
Yeah, not good within engagement range, but otherwise his just main damage is 6 die at 4 up.
Sick.
With heavy, ceaseless, and fusillade.
Nice. All right. Seems spooky. I'm excited.
Me too.
You ready to get on into it?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Phew. Let's go back
he's
to the
got-
wide here for a sec.
Savior protocol.
Yeah.
Oh,
He can get in front of a shot too.
I mean, yeah, that's just basic drone usage.
Yes, the drone always gets in front. All right, let me return this. My phone is so hot every time we do this. All right, so let's talk about the mission we're doing. It's very simple, and also on top of it all, we have something that Paul and I worked on just prior to the stream, a new top-down shot for stuff like this. Now, we decided to just slam a big data card right in the middle of it. So there we go. Yes, this is the new top-down we're going to try using for Kill Team, where we have, it's a overhead shot, but it's slightly tilted.
Oh, there it is.
There it is, yes. So I think this will give a much better view of what's all going on here.
Heckin' cinematic is what that is.
Yeah, a little bit easier for people, I
Yeah.
think, to see what's going
It's
on.
that like isometric angle.
Exactly, exactly. We still have, of course, the other angles and stuff like that to get down and dirty into the things of it. But I figure we'll be on that new top down more often than not. So this is the kill team area that we're going to be using on this one. So the mission that we are playing in this one is one in which we are going to be attempting to sap power. We're going to be sapping juice out from these individual spots that we've got loaded up here. Now, it would have been very smart for me to actually bookmark the one that we were doing, but who would do such a thing? That's right. We got Master the Terminals, is what this one's called. So in this one, we've got fluctuating power. And the goal for us is to, I guess, we're trying to sap power for our individual factions. So on each turning point, one of these 4 objectives is going to be offline, and that corresponds to what turning point it is. There's 4 objectives, 4 turning points, makes sense. So what you can do on your turn for 1 AP, as long as you are within a triangle of an objective marker it controls that is not offline, you can, and it has not been secured at this point, so you can only do it once per turn. You can sap the juice, and anytime you do it, you get 1 victory point.
Great.
That is literally it. That's the name of the game. Very,
Easy.
very simple. Yeah. So
So you don't have to keep control of the points.
nope. You just grab the juice and go. Unless you've got some other, tac ops or whatever. The tac ops are probably where most of the points I think are going to be coming up on this one, depending on how many go. It might be a low-scoring game. We'll have to see. I think it's going to be quite tight. This is a little bit of a different kind of setup too. As you can see, we're actually set up in corners on this one. So Ian's down in that bottom corner. I am in this top corner. We've done all the setup and all that jazz. In terms of the scouting report, I chose to dash, and Ian chose to fortify. He put down an extra barricade, which is why there are 5, and I chose to do a free dash, which basically put my superior on that first objective, or on that 4th objective, which is
Now,
Very nice.
now, the setup here was sort of the diagonal corners instead of side to side.
Yes, so essentially from the middle of the side to the middle of here was kind of where it was. Essentially from the middle of the board is where we're doing it. So we get to be scooting in a little bit, which is very, very nice. Yeah, you ready to go, buddy?
Absolutely.
Sick. All right, then let's get to turning point 1.
Great.
So, let's each get our first little CP. Any strategic-y ploys you feel like playing on this first one?
Actually, I do have to reveal one at the first turning point.
Oh, okay,
we're-
during the, hold on, because we're in the, right, strategic ploy first before.
Oh, sorry,
we
not
start to
strategic
reveal.
ploy. Yes. No strategic ploys for me then. Sorry.
No strategic ploys,
Sorry, don't you start with 3?
Sorry?
Don't you start with 3 command points?
You do,
Yes.
but then you go into the first turning point.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. I thought you started with 2 and then got 1 at the first turn.
No, that was there's been a lot of changes to Kill Team.
Oh.
Since the thing. One of the biggest changes that threw me is you actually divide your team into into 3 even groups or whatever, and then you go back and forth putting down the groups onto the board. There's been a lot of little changes
Yeah,
there.
it makes it a little more strategic.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
Oh, neat.
I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to need these a lot later. Yeah, no, I think I'm going to chill too. So any target reveals?
That I do have, yeah.
okay.
And we're going with I'm on recon this time.
Okay.
So I've got retrieval.
All right.
Reveal this tack up on the target reveal step of the first turning point. Your opponent places a retrieval token anywhere in the kill zone that is not on a vantage point
Okay.
and not wholly within nor outside of, nor within 1 square of your drop zone. So it's got to be outside of 1 square of your drop zone and not on a vantage point.
Okay.
And then the pickup action can be performed by friendly operatives, that's me, upon my retrieval on that token.
Boink.
Great.
Right there.
At the end of the battle, if the friendly operative controls your retrieval token, me, I score VP. At the end of the battle, if my retrieval token is being carried by a friendly operative, I also score 1 VP.
All right, you got to come get this thing.
Yep.
I also have one, and you're going to be doing something very similar.
Okay.
So I'm doing recon. That's mine. I think that's what you said you were doing too.
Yep.
Cool. So we're both on recon. Great. We don't even have to fight each other. We could just scope out this place, right?
Pick up boxes all day.
Yeah. So I'm actually doing my faction tac op 3, which I have to reveal on the when a friendly reveal this tac op. Oh no, never mind. Hold on. That was nope. Never mind. You don't even know what tac op 3 is. Don't worry about it.
No worries.
People who know Novitiates know which one I picked. Ian probably doesn't, I assume.
We'll get there.
Yes, that happens at a different time. That's actually really nice. I appreciate that. I thought I was doing tac op 2, which I do have to do. And this is the target reveal of any turning point. This is in the... Okay, cool. All right, great. Then I'm good. Never mind. Don't listen to anything I said. Let's get into the firefight.
Yes.
I appreciate that this mission is essentially your 2 teams trying to steal cable. Just
Yep.
like let's just go over to the neighbor's place and take their power and their
Yeah, we're
stuff.
chopping copper wires.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to go, man?
Yes, I am.
So I've got the initiative, so I am going to start off and I'm going to activate my superior. So we're going to activate my lovely superior. She's already just, nicely sitting on top of an objective. I think I'm just going to end up capturing this one here. This is the one that is currently off for this round. Activate after this. Okay, cool. I just wanted to see if I had to interrupt it. So I'm going to siphon power on this one, as I am within a triangle of said objective.
I think so, yeah.
Which means I performed a mission action, so I'm going to be able to lead by example after. And then what I will do... Oh, yeah. I'm just going to scoop my little tushy right on in there and call that an activation for her. And then what I'm going to do is activate my Exactor, the whippy friend, as part of that, I'm going to whippy my penitent for one action. And then I think I will just get her kind of... Yeah. Basically, I'm just going to sit her right up on here.
I'm going to move up.
Yeah. All of my friends, I should note, have conceal orders, which seems the way to go against the gun crew. Cool. That's going to be me. Go for it, buddy.
Okay. Let's see here. What are we going to do?
Oh, and I'm going to use one of these giant dice. Faith. There you go. Now you can see how many faith points I've got.
Love it. You know what? Let's
I
send...
have faith that the big dice will be all right.
I think we can make that. So let's start off here by bringing a stealth suit into play. And it's going to go 1.
Should they put something on which
2.
objective is turned off? Yeah, I mean, we could, like...
Well, we flip...
Let's use this.
Sounds good. Okay, let's fly that in here.
Fucking flying.
And we'll use...
Walk like a normal person.
We'll use our...
Damn space commies.
We're going to activate that and get ourselves
You got it.
a Vicky point.
Vicky points. Great. Okay. Well, I'm going to activate my penitent, my sword friendo here, and they can zoom me now. So this is approximately 2 and some change, which means it's going to take 4 movement to get on up there. So it'll take me 6 to do this. And then I'll use that last new one to just go there, and then I think I will dash her just right up against there.
They should have to move away from the one with the whip.
I mean, they kind of are. They're like, well, surely they can't whip me when I'm on top of the building. Let me tell you, too, since the last time that we played Open, I have really just looked into verticality in terms of the rules of Kill Team. It's not as hard as we were making it out to be. It's just rounding numbers.
It's worth doing.
Yes,
too.
yeah, and because the verticality is a fun aspect. I really do like Into the Dark and stuff, but this stuff is also really fun. And I imagine, because we're at the end pretty much of the Into the Dark season, we're probably going to go back into regular zone. So.
Now, is that little the lip on the upper area there is light cover or heavy cover?
Oh, this would I would say is light. So it's like it's traversable and stuff.
Yeah.
This is I guess we didn't establish vantage points.
We should do that.
We should do that. I think where your guy is totally vantage point.
Yep. Maybe also that one. Just
That one?
Anything with that sort of a...
Just a little blip here.
Yeah, the plating. That
Sure.
type.
Yep, that works for me. Cool.
Good. Right, so...
A vantage point allows you to ignore cover, right?
Yes, unless it's these damn stealth suit dudes.
Yes.
The stealth suit dudes get it no matter what.
Sneaky.
Sneaky.
Speaking of which, let's do another movement with stealth suits. So
Into the Dark season for Lure or Games Workshop? Games Workshop. Like the most recent one, the Dwarves v Goats, was the last one, wasn't it? I think.
I didn't realize they had seasons like that.
Yeah, they kind of. It's kind of like when you think about whenever they're doing like expansion packs or whatever. They're like, these characters will be released in this one. Like that's kind of the way they go. Yeah, the next box is the launch box for season 3.
Yeah, I don't think we'll do anything other than just move that guy up. You know what? Let's finish it up with the dash.
You know, I'd imagine since they just made a bunch of new Tyranid models, I can't imagine Tyranids aren't going to be one of the ones.
I have a feeling, yeah. People kind of been screaming for that.
Yeah. Okay, so you got that stealth suit all the way over there, eh?
I mean, people scream when the Tyranids are around, regardless. So, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to activate my Dialogus. I will use her ability to give my Condemner an extra attack, or an extra action. And then I will It's kind of going to be what a lot of my turns look like. Me scooting these friendos up onto little hidey holes. There we go. All you.
Okay, let's do a similar thing here.
They nerfed both teams? Yeah, the Beastmen and the Dwarves were pretty strong. Although I've heard that I think the next one that's gonna get hit with the nerf is the Chaos Cultists from the Ashes of the Faith box. Apparently they are messed up.
Another Vicky point, please.
Another Vicky point. Damn, these guys are fast.
That's it, eh? So there's no more victory points can be earned this turning point.
Well, not from that. at
Yeah,
least.
yeah. Well, I guess neither of us have revealed really tac ops too, but there could be secrety ones. So those guys are all, yeah. Okay.
Conceal, don't feel. Specifically, do not feel the effects of weaponry on your body.
Yeah, don't let it show.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay, I will activate the. God, what is this one?
Thing, point for Ian. You
Sorry. Yep. Is it the Preceptor? Yes. I'll activate the Preceptor. I'm just gonna move dash with them. So that's like that, yeah. Whee! There we go. All you.
Okay.
Oh, do they buff the? Oh, the cultists were literally nerfed this week. Okay. Yeah. What was the big nerf for the cultists? I have them. I am actually getting a commission paint job done on them, and I'm really excited to play them. But I know that I've heard they were pretty nasty.
Let's move this guy up to here. And I don't think he does anything at the moment. No. Straighten that out.
That'll be 6. Don't think I can do that. Could do that though. So the only people with engage orders are this guy, this one.
Oh, I think that one. Nope.
That's,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
so
engaged.
engage order.
Yes.
Okay. I can see you're holding them to the last. Makes sense.
They'd very much like to shoot, but
Yeah.
currently.
Yeah, I mean, I think, I'm going to activate this Purgator. Come on down, team.
All right. Let's see here.
Was the mutant and torment feel no pain is now 6+ instead of 5? Okay. And icon abilities are activated instead of just happen. Okay. Yeah, alright. Yeah, there's still 15 dudes who mutate super quickly, yeah.
Actually, hold on a second.
Me too, Laser Meow. If there was a Skaven 40k team, I would windmill slam play them.
Is there? I didn't realize Skaven were in 40k.
I don't know if they are. I don't like, but I also didn't know that the Chaos Beastmen were either.
Now, was the Overwatch,
Yeah, we'll just go there.
the sort of Overwatch action, into the dark specific thing?
Nope.
Nope.
No,
Okay.
Guard was the into the fancy one.
Oh, sorry, that's what I mean. Like the one. So Overwatch is when the other person has more units than you.
Yeah.
Guard.
That's an evergreen one. Guard is that you can set up an Overwatch shot,
Yeah,
essentially.
and that was a into the dark specific
Yes.
thing. So you can't just do that.
Yizzer. Yep. The cup.
Mazel tov.
We cupping. Okay. You know, we not cupping. In fact, maybe no cup.
You know, we say a lot of things here on AFK 4000. All right. Boy, oh boy. Everybody's all scared.
Yeah, and into the Into the Dark also has the blast and the torrent and whatnot things that
Like,
are a little less scary.
those make
here.
sense to me.
Oh yeah.
The like, because, you know, you can't throw grenades as far because there's a ceiling and stuff.
Yeah.
Guard does it, like, it feels like guard should just be a thing that you can do all the time.
Makes sense. Yeah, I'd agree.
I don't really see why being inside a ship makes it so you can do guard, whereas normally you can't.
Thinking about flying your drone over here? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Seems like a bad idea, though, for a number of reasons, but...
I mean, if it flies on that vantage point, that's pretty scary.
Yeah!
That's super far,
I
though.
mean, let's see if it... Well, okay, if I do that, it's a dash. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That might be a bad idea, I guess,
That's...
then.
Yeah.
God, fly is so cool. I gotta do a Void Dancer troop.
Oh, they are so much fun if you are... if you're doing it right.
Yeah.
You know what?
Does fly just basically ignore terrain,
Pretty much.
Basically,
yeah,
yeah.
the verticality of
just
things.
as the crow flies?
Yup.
Yeah, let's get us underneath here.
Interesting. Okay.
Actually, yeah, I think we're gonna dash it up there instead.
Okay. It's a pretty good spot.
And yeah, you're just gonna hang out.
So you've got 2 units left?
3.
3 units? And I've
Yeah.
got 3 units. Okay, cool.
Something about a drone, like, sneaking around, hiding behind walls, I find very funny. Kind of pokes its head out, looks around the corner. Comes
Yeah, I
back.
mean, this is usually how Turning Point 1 goes.
Do not notice me.
Do not perceive me.
No one will believe you, Wesley.
Wesley. Yeah, I'll do move dash and tuck my Purgator right up in there.
Okay. Yeep.
So everyone's on concealers right now, so no one can shoot anybody
My
else.
entire troop is on conceal orders. The only one who actually technically can shoot is my Condemner because they have silent, which allows them to shoot while concealed.
Bang.
I'm trying to think here.
Let's get around here.
People have been asking too if we've considered doing the Combat Patrol 10th edition stuff that they've put out. The answer is we've talked about it. Some people are interested in it, and I will play it when they give Knights a Combat Patrol. As soon as I can just take like 3 Armigers into a Combat Patrol game, that's how I'll play.
I think it really comes down to how many of us have a combat patrol ready to go on a given Wednesday night.
Well, yeah, and I imagine we'd do like the straight out the box like Combat Patrol, like because they do the balancing things on that. But yeah, maybe someday.
Yep.
What'd you do?
Oh, I just moved my little dude around the corner there.
Okay. I'm starting to run out of places to hide my mans, my ladies here. I think I'm safe to. Yeah, I'll move her here,
Okay.
kind of like behind that. There we go. All you, buddy.
All right. Similar, but just behind. Back to you.
All right. So I think. Yeah, I think I can do this, and we can debate it. And if not, I mean, I wanted him to be up there anyway.
That's fair.
So I'm going to take my Condemner. They're going to use their regular action to get up on here.
Mm-hmm.
Now they have an extra CP or AP because the dialoguist, I don't know, inspired them.
Yeah.
They had jock jams
Sweet.
playing. And then so I'm going to use the dash to just sit right up on top there. Now this is a vantage point, and I've got conceal, and I've got 1 AP. I'm thinking I can shoot one of these guys here.
Probably.
Is my kind of guess-arino here. I could either go for, I mean, I could go for, I guess, to even it out, even just the one who's got the engage order.
Yeah, the only thing I'm curious about is the vertical vantage point, if it's going through this wall at all here.
Actually, do you have your measuring tape?
Yes, I do. Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's an even.
We could just lay it across.
Yep. So head to. I'd say it's allowed.
Yeah? Okay.
Just barely.
Just barely. Just barely. All right. Okay, so I'll do some shooties then.
Yeah. I say it's more fun to let you shoot than it is to say, it's too close to call.
Yeah, I mean, that everybody, I mean, when you play games like this too, I'll especially be like, you're like, do you think I could do this? I'll be like, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So, the Condemner has a multi-shooting stake launcher.
Okay. Who are you shooting, by the way?
This friendo here with the...
That's the leader,
order.
so yep.
Oh, that is the leader. Ooh,
Yep.
Okay, then definitely that one. Yeah, okay. So, I will, so this has got P1, so hang on to your dealio.
I'm not going yet.
And it's 4 attacks, 3 ups. So we got 3 hits, none of which were crits, so you're safe on a bunch of these. Actually, here's what I am going to do. We're going to do my first act of faith, gamers. So I'm going to use, is it Guiding Light? No, it's Vengeful Strike? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to, it costs 3 faith points to use.
Goodbye, Faith.
I can turn one of my normals into a crit. So I'm going to do that.
So that's going to suck.
That's going to be big O damage, yes. Yep. So what that'll do is it'll give it P1, so you'll roll 1 less dice, and it's Mortal Wounds 2.
Okay. Oof. So I'm looking at,
Please, oh Emperor, let me hit this guy really hard with the stakes.
So that is 1 crit save and... Oh. Wait. Yes. No. 1 save.
1 save?
One
okay.
save, which
One
is a
crit
crit
save?
save,
Okay,
yes.
that's good. I mean, so regular damage on the stake, it's not high. It's you're going to take 4.
Okay.
4 damage in total from there, and then plus the 2 mortal wounds. So 6.
4, 5, and 6. Okay, well, he is bloodied.
What does that put them at?
That puts him at 2 wounds remaining.
There you go, bud.
Yep.
All right, I'll take it. Okay.
Hey.
That's the last of my activations.
Great.
All right, you kept your heavy gunner.
Yeah.
He is on a vantage point.
Yeah, and that's just cover over there. So. Yeah, let's go up against your big chainsaw friend there. All right, that is. Where's my heavy weapons friend? Dano. We're gonna be.
If you've got a conceal order and you're in cover, does that stop you from being
That's a
shot?
good point, yeah, because you.
Pardon me?
No, but this is a vantage point.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, of
Yeah,
course.
so light cover ignored, or at least not the cover's ignored, but the conceal order is. Yeah, we're gonna shoot your chainsaw friend.
Oh, I thought vantage meant that it had to be below,
Oh,
not at the same
I
level.
think you actually might be right.
Yeah, I think you have to shoot you're shooting down at a thing.
Yeah. In that case,
Not to
No.
poo-poo the attack,
No,
but I
no,
think
not
if
at all.
you've got it's got unlimited range, so I would argue that you could probably shoot any one of these friends over here.
right.
Didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Let's hit your cup friend then.
My cup.
Doth runneth over. We're gonna look at 4 attack die. 4s are hits, so that is currently 2 hits.
Okay. 2 regular hits. Anything special on there at all?
No modifiers there, no.
No modifiers? Okay, then my Reliquarius, as they are called.
Oh, sorry, armor piercing 1. Yes, I am correct. There is 1.
Oh, there's just AP 1? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, saves are 4 up on me. Oh, none saves.
Oof, okay, so that's 4 damage each.
So 8?
Yep.
Sure wish I didn't use all my faith. The cup is dead!
Oh no!
Down goes the cup.
Okay, these I'm not used to fighting against squishy people.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the cup is dead.
Cup runneth over with bullets.
Okay, and I think that's everybody.
Yeah, that's everyone.
Perfect. All right, and you know what? We're so talented. We're so good at what we do because it is exactly 6. Damn.
Wow.
So what we're going to do before we go into Turning Point 2 is we're going to take a quick little break here so we can run some ads and all that kind of jazz. And then when we get into Turning Point 2 after this, I imagine, like most games, that's where a lot of the blood is going to come from.
It's going to accelerate.
Yeah, so don't go away. More Kill Team after this. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to AF40K here on the Loading Ready Run Network, where we are about to get into Turning Point 2. So far, I've died once, and I've almost killed Ian's leader. So
Yeah.
I'm about to see what's going to happen. This will be the bloody one, and I think something big is going to happen depending on who wins this initiative roll.
Yes.
So
Roll it off.
roll it off.
5.
5,
Huh.
which means it goes back and forth on that on it, so you get to do it.
Right, okay.
Okay, so we'll go each gain 1 CP.
Yep.
Time for some strategic ploys. What do you got?
You know, I'm just going to pass on that as well.
Okay, I'm gonna activate 2.
Okay.
So first is Eyes of the Emperor. So all of the range special rule on auto pistols, bolt pistols, and plasma pistols gone. So I can shoot like a normal boy.
Okay.
And all of the auto guns and auto pistols that I have on my units have +1 damage.
Okay. The damage.
Yeah, to both damage characteristics. So now for most of them, they're 3 up. I believe 3-4 is what I want to say. They basically turn into bolters. Yeah. So they're now 3 up, 3-4 damage for an auto pistol. They turn into bolters essentially, which is great. Yeah, that's gonna be me. Time for some target reveals.
Yeah. Let's see here. I don't need to reveal that one yet. No, don't need to reveal that one yet either.
Okay. I'm gonna reveal 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna reveal Vantage, which makes a lot of sense. I can reveal this tac op in the target reveal of any turning point. If a friendly operative performs the Vantage action, I'm gonna gain 1 BP. So the Vantage action takes 2 AP to do. An operative can perform this action while on a vantage point that is not within my drop zone and has not been secured by friendly operatives. And it can't do it if they're within a circle of another one. And it's just, I go, hi, I found a vantage point.
I am here.
Yeah, and every time I do it, I get 1 VP, and in subsequent turning points, when I do it, I get another VP.
Just looking at that one, yeah.
Yeah, and that's it for me. Ready to go into some firefighting?
I think we are.
All right, take it away, bud.
And let's...
Nice job on this terrain as well. Thank you. I appreciate. This was the first ever terrain I painted.
Now, to my mind,
Yep.
this guy's not obscured to here. Would you agree to that?
Yeah, I would say that. I mean, you've got kind of a vantage point. I'm comfortable with you heavy gunning him.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not comfortable with you heavy gunning her, but I will accept that you're going to heavy gun her.
Yes. That is something I would like to do, and I'm going to make it happen now. So let's, again, rail rifle. 4 dice up, and... Oh, that's not good for you. I'm actually going to command reroll one of these, too.
Okay.
Actually, can I? No, I can only command roll one at a time, correct?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's. Nope.
Okay, so what you got?
2 crits.
2 crits. Okay. That sounds pretty spooky.
So we're looking at AP 1,
Yeah.
and we're looking at mortal wounds of 2. So
2 mortal wounds, and how much is the crit damage as well?
4.
Wait, the damage is 4/4 on it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It just adds the 2 for the
Interesting.
mortal wounds. So.
Yeah. I got 1 crit and 1 regular.
Okay.
Oh, I should also say I have 3 more faith points.
They came back.
The faith came back the very next day. Is there a faith that turns a normal save into a crit? I don't think so.
So the
Oh!
Uh-oh.
I do have Emperor's Protection though. That's interesting. Maybe I'll do it there. I do. 2 faith points to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use 2 faith points and turn one of my normals into a crits, giving me 2 crits.
And that's a full save.
But I will take your 2 mortal wounds that you're giving me.
Mm-hmm. Now, is that per crit, or is that just mortal wounds total?
It's been so long
I think
for
it's
mortal wounds for me.
But let's double check.
For each critical, so it's 4 damage coming through. So I definitely had to do that, otherwise they would have been dead. Okay, so that Purgator goes to 4, and it's less than for bloodied or equal to?
I believe it's equal to.
Equal to?
I
Okay.
think it's rounded down. But
Okay,
yeah.
then they are bloodied.
Beep, 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 beep. And I'll flip over my dude. Well, actually, let's. Damn, do I want to move him?
seems like he's in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, he is, but he could be in a better spot. You know what? He's just gonna go away for a while.
Makes sense to shoot and then hop down, then shoot.
Goodbye.
Okay. Yeah, he was definitely who I was going to be going for on this one. But I think then my game plan will be... By the way, in case people are wondering, we're doing the old thing where you flip them back over instead of flipping every single thing over. So you go from orange to gray, gray to white.
I find it just...
A lot easier.
Well, it means you end up touching the figures less, too.
That's true. Yeah.
Less bumping.
So I'm just gonna use the Condemner, and I'm going to shoot at your leader. I'm gonna try and take them out.
That's gonna be a thing they'll do.
Yeah. So it's 3 ups, I want to say, in the Condemner. Yeah. 3 up P1. Let me see that crit. There it is. Thank you. This is a pretty good roll. It's 3 hits and a crit.
Jeez.
So P1, so you only roll 2 dice, and that's mortal wounds 2.
Yep. So I mean that just.
I don't know if you could say.
We don't even need to do that. Goodbye to you.
They are dead. Super. And then...
Yes, they are super dead.
They are super dead. Very well, Tau friend. Okay, and then I will big chill. I don't even think I'm going to move them. I think this is a really good spot for them.
Ooh, though, do replace that with a...
No, I don't have to.
Oh, that's right.
They can
They
shoot.
can do it.
Yeah, the old sniper can shoot with silent. So good.
Don't like it. All right. Boy. In that case...
AP just removes save dice in this? Yaw. Yuppers.
So that one's no longer active. But this one is active. Oh no! The leader! The leader who could have told him to do the thing.
Oh, what we should do, actually, sorry, this was one thing we forgot. Let's flip these over.
Yeah.
And this is the one that is frozen for this turn. There you go.
Okay. Well, in that case... 6 inches. Gets me where? Yeah, let's try and clean some stuff out here.
That is the goal.
But by stuff, do you mean
Me?
Bed's units?
Yes, that's technically what I'm looking for.
Just taking out the trash.
We're getting flanked. Hi. How's it going? I get the sinking suspicion that there's a giant robot behind me.
Oh, don't even worry about
No,
it.
it's just like one of those predator, like just like slight,
Yeah.
slight shimmer in the air.
And we're going to be changing you over to one of these.
Yes, that makes sense.
Because
Are you shooting me in the back, sir?
oh, I think we will be, yes. Yeah, a wee bit of the back shoot. We'll leave it there. Okay, burst cannon, 6 die.
You can't prove Tau don't talk with an Irish accent.
Now, you have Fusillade. How are you dividing your dice, or are you putting it all into one?
I think I'm going to put all into one this time.
Okay. Whomst are you shooting?
Let's chainsaw lady.
Oh, you're going for the sword?
Yep,
You got it.
before she does anything. Okay, so hits are 4+, so we are looking at 3 fail. 1, 2, 3 hits and a crit.
3 hits and a crit?
3 hits and a crit.
What's the damage profile on that, friendo?
Damage on you is 3 for the regular, 4 for the crit.
Oh my god. This thing's brutal. Okay.
Oh, hold on a second here. I had 2 results of 1, so I can re-roll those. That's what ceaseless means.
Yes, it does.
1 more hit.
Brutal.
So that's
4 hits.
4 hits and a crit.
Yep.
Oofa doofa. Turns out, like, shooting somebody close range with a Gatling gun is fairly effective.
Pretty good. All right. So that's 1 normal save, and it's 4 damage per, you were saying, hey?
4 damage per crit.
Oh, what's the regulars?
Regulars are 3 each. So you're looking at 12 regular damage and then 1 crit.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage, man. Is there a way I can save this? 1 point. It's a free reroll. I don't think so. So if I roll this and I get a crit, save 1, and then that means, so there's, you said 3 hits and a crit?
4 hits and a crit.
Oh, yeah, I don't even think that's worth it. That's brutal. Yeah, I think I'm just dead. Yeah, I'll let that go through.
Okay.
Oh, the stealth suit from behind. Ouch. That's some tech rolling. Okay.
And that's all they got.
That is all they got. Okay,
The stealthiest of shots.
well, we said this was going to be bloody. I think I've mapped this out. That is 6, and if they were to charge, that puts them within a triangle of
Ooh, yep.
that.
Uh-oh.
So we charge in.
How did he find me?
I was hiding. All right, I am changing, of course, to an engage order here. And the Preceptor is just going to wrap this corner, and we're going to smash.
Oh, hello.
What up? Let's fight.
Yeah.
What's the melee profile on the drone?
Ram. 3 attack, 5 up, and then 3 and 4.
Okay. So this is 4 attacks, 3 up, 5. Inferno 2. What'd you get over there?
1 crit, 2 nothings.
1 crit, 2 nothings, eh?
Yeah.
How much health does that thing have?
It has wounds of 7.
7? Okay, yeah. I'm going to, since I'm on the play here, I will parry your crit with my
Okay.
crit. And then that's your only dice, so I'll do hit,
That's 10.
which is 10.
That'll do it.
Sorry, doesn't it have 12 wounds?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong one there. Yes, it does have 12. Do you want to make any changes there?
What's the crit on it?
It is 4.
Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. This might change things. Oh, I would have had to do it before. That's okay. Never mind. God, do I just take the hit? Let me just go bat. So, I mean, here's the thing. So, I could leave it all to fate because I did get a crit, which means you'd be getting Inferno 2 on you, which means it would put 2 Inferno tokens. You would roll dice, and for each 4+, you would take a mortal wound. So that'd be 2, and you'd die. But I don't trust it. I don't trust like that. I do also have stun, though, and I have to remember how stun works in melee. Each time a friendly unit fights in combat with this weapon and then resolves successful hits of that combat, the first time you strike with a critical hit, select one of your opponent's normal hits from that combat to be discarded. Oh, but normal hits. You got a crit.
Yeah.
Okay, so it literally wouldn't matter here. A crit? Parry the crit? No, I think I'm just going to eat it. I'd rather you just die. Like, I think this thing has to die. Well, because you'd have to use all your action points to... No, I think I'm going to do it this way. I will parry your crit, and I'll put 8 into you.
Okay.
So you've got 2 left?
4 left.
Oh, wait.
This is the 12.
Oh my gosh, that is math. I thought it had 10 for some reason. That's probably fine, because disengage...
Does the fire continue every round, or does it
No.
only go once?
No, it just goes away.
Yeah, I would need to, unless I want to fight you again, I would have to fall back.
Which costs 2 action points?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. So we'll put you to 4, and then we'll put 2 Inferno tokens on you.
Okay.
Blink. There you go.
Why was I programmed to feel pain?
So you could empathize. All right, that is them. Go for it.
Cool. Gonna shoot back.
Hmm?
Gonna shoot back from this guy through to...
You cannot shoot when someone's in engagement range.
You're correct. I'm pretty sure I can shoot someone who's... No, sorry, not with this one. I mean, this one.
No.
shoot that.
You can't shoot into somebody who's in combat with your buddies.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean... That,
Unless that's like unless the Tau have a special rule or something.
No.
But yeah, it's a strategy to tie people up into combat so that they can't be shot at.
Okay, hate that. Boy, oh boy. Okay, what do you want to do here?
Ah, yes. The cops are the only one who can shoot into the combats. Yes.
So I gotta keep away from you then. All right. Well. In that case.
The Tau have a ploy for it? Is it a strategic?
Probably, but...
Let's take a peek
Yeah,
for you.
please. Otherwise, I'm just figuring out what to do.
Yeah, no, think about it. I'll
Yeah.
take a peek for you. Oh yes, literally for 1 CP.
Oh,
Yep, supporting fire in is a tactical ploy. So let's just make sure. When a shoot action is declared for a friendly hunter-gatherer operative in the select valid target step of their shooting attack, you must select an enemy operative that is within engagement range of 1 or more other friendly operatives and within 6 inches. So you'd have to scoot up to them.
yeah, but that's not...
You'd have to move up and shoot.
Yeah, that's not undoable.
And then use 1 CP to...
Yeah. So let's...
And the enemy operative cannot be in cover as a result of friendly operatives' bases.
So,
Note that, however, in the roll defense dice step of the shooting attack, the enemy operative can be in cover as a result of the bases.
yeah, I don't think you're in... So wait, yeah, that would be...
So if any part of your shot overlaps with your buddy's base
Yeah.
there, I would. You
it
can
absolutely
shoot
does.
me, but I would still retain 1 normal defense.
Now, what happens if I just move you that far out to the left? Yeah, that's still in cover.
So this is the idea is that the drone is partially blocking the shot.
You know, we'll come back to this.
Okay.
Think about that. Instead, let's just use flight to get us up here.
Woo.
And just make shooty.
Okay.
That's going to be another one of... That's the ball-backed one. Yes, it is. Ball-backed head is Nishino Burst Cannon.
Burst cannon.
6 die. 4 up.
Holy shoot.
Ceaseless and Fusillade.
Okay.
Okay, hold up. We've got
You got some ceaseless rolls.
2
there.
hits, 1 crit, 1 failure, and 2 rerolls. 3 hits, 1 crit.
3 hits, 1 crit, eh?
Yes.
No AP or anything?
Not on that one, no.
I got 2 saves, so I'd be saving. It'd be 7. A crit and a hit. You said 3 hits and a crit.
3 hits and a crit.
So a normal and a crit going through would be.
A normal and a crit would be 7 going through.
I will take 7 and go to 1.
Okay.
I am just happy that they are alive.
And that changes to an engage token.
Oh no, the Condemner has 7 wounds. Never mind. For some reason, some of mine have 8. Some of them have 7. Oh no, everyone has. Why did I think? Oh, the Reliquary is just for some reason has 8.
Huh.
Of my normal ones, because the only other one who has it is the Spirit. Yep, sorry.
It's
Condemner dead.
It's okay. I'm still alive.
I guess the cup gave them an extra one. Oh,
Wait.
just kidding.
Oh nope, I was wrong.
Okay. Then I think my action here will be. I'm gonna activate my Purgator.
Okay.
That's the wounded one, in fact. And so they have wounded is 1 less circle, and their ballistic score is 1 worse.
I believe so.
Okay. So they're just going to scoot around to just basically get back here. And then what they're going to do is they'll use their fancy, what is it, flaming dash? Purgator? Oh, Purgatus. There we go. Nope. Yes. Yeah, okay, great. And actually what I will do is I'm going to spend a CP to use a fancy-pantsy ability called Burning Wrath. So it's going to make the profile of this flamer 5 attacks, 2 ups, 3, 4, Torrent 2, Inferno 2.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping. No, not quite. That's fine. I'll just unload into one.
What's torrent do?
Torrent is I can spray onto the other ones.
Oh,
I
I
can
see.
do another attack. Unfortunately, it's Torrent 2. They're just out of range of each other, which is fine. I'm still gonna unleash horrible death. So yeah, so it lets me perform a free dash, which is enough to go right here. And then I am within 6 inches of these friendos. So we're gonna use this mini storm flamer. So it's 3 ups now because of the
Turns out
me being hurt.
camouflage is not that useful against a flamethrower.
I guess the flamethrower, yeah, we're still doing okay. Yeah.
You just kind of bathe the whole area in fire, and it doesn't really matter if they're invisible.
So it's still being treated as if it's in cover.
Right.
Is it? How close do I have to be?
It's 1 circle's worth.
Really?
Yep.
That's absurd. Okay.
So it just means you retain one.
Yes.
Yeah, one
One
free
success.
dice, but still, that's wild. All right. That's wild then. Okay. Hiya! So, oh god. That would be a hit and 2 hits and a crit.
2 hits and a crit.
God, this would be so much better if I wasn't wounded. Hold on, I might want to spend some stuff before you roll.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, I'll use my last faith point to do a free command reroll. It's a 1. Ooh, I have a question regarding this. So she's got the auto chastizer, which lets you reroll once. I assume that it can't be the product of rerolls or something like that. That would make the most sense, right?
I seem to remember something that says a dice can only be modified once, but that might be
Yeah.
a different game entirely.
No, you might be right. You cannot reroll a reroll.
There we go.
Thank you. Okay. Then yeah, I guess it's that. So you got 1 auto save.
Yep, 1 autosave. Here comes the roll. Oh, okay, 1 crit.
So I only do 1 hit.
Yeah, if you've got 3 hits, yeah.
So I've got 2 hits and a crit.
2 hits and a crit, so we'll stop the crit, stop the hit,
Okay.
and we'll only take 1 hit.
All right. So then that'll be sorry. 3 damage.
Okay.
And you'll get 2 inferno.
Okay. So he's down to 7. I'll keep track of that on
You got it.
here, because that's a bigger number than 6.
Oof. All right. Bad roll there, but that's okay. And then that is them.
Yeah.
I'll say that I scooted right there for whatever.
You needed a 5+ to save from that.
Hmm?
Like you got a 4 and a 6 there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I need a 5+ on that.
Oofa doofa.
Oh, sorry. Oh, save 3+. Never mind. I thought it was 4+.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I take no damage.
No damage. All right.
Cool.
I don't know how I'm going to kill these things.
Do I still get the flame damage?
Yes.
Okay, good. I want to give you something.
Yeah, I don't know how I kill these battle suits. I literally have no idea. All right.
Right. So speaking of battle suits,
You missed. You're on fire. Ooh.
Okay.
let's make some noise.
For the Van Gogh boys.
And victory point,
You
please.
got it.
There's just like an invisible shape. You can just see fire in the shape of a guy, but you can't actually see the guy.
And we'll just leave him on. Leave him on not blast.
I will. Huh. What an interesting profile. I'm cool with that. All right, I'm going to activate my exactor. Great. The exactor is going to hop up here. They're going to dash. And then within a square is their range for whips.
Woof.
So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to whip. I'm going to use neural whips on a robot.
Does not compute. No neurons.
So I've got 5 dice, 3 ups, 2 3, lethal 5 stun.
Okay. Let's be clear here again. I have 3 defense dice, 3+ up, and I get to retain 1 for the cover.
That is bananas. All right.
And is this a close combat fight or is this a...
No, it's arranged.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm whipping. What is it? Neural whips are 3 ups. Okay, so it is 3 normals and a crit.
3 normals and a crit. Okay. Yeep. I am 3 normal block, so I guess we'll take the crit.
It's 3 damage.
Yep, okay.
Oof.
And does the stun? What does the stun do?
So stun would reduces their AP by 1, but that unit's already gone. So,
Oh, I see. Right.
yeah. Go for it.
Okay. Let's move some people around here. Okay, let's actually go through with that attack that we, I think, spent the command point for, and then didn't.
Yeah, you haven't yet, but if you want to, you can do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's still partially in cover, so let's just do it within 6 inches of you, so I can maintain my cover a bit. All right. Activating for attacking. And that's number 2. Number 2 doesn't have anything special about them other than that they are a 4 up, hits on 4+.
Okay. So I retain 1 for freezies.
Yep, for the cover.
Y'all.
We are looking at 3 hits.
3 hits, just regulars.
Yes, indeedy.
Double 1s.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll use a command point to reroll. There we go. It's a crit, which will be a normal save on this. So I'll take whatever the normal damage is.
1 normal damage is 4 damage.
Oh my goodness. All right, down to 3. They are wounded.
Yeep. I mean, yeah. If I don't do this, spend me 1 more command? No, it's once per, because I can't use the, I couldn't do that again.
Yeah, you have
Yep.
to use the command point to get the shot in the first place.
Yeah.
Do you have like a double shoot one or something, or what are you gonna do?
Nothing. Well, I've got another guy back here.
Oh, okay.
I would
see.
have him run up as well. And do the
Right,
same
but
thing.
it's still my turn.
Yeah.
I get to go between, but but good to know. Good to
Yeah.
know you were thinking about
Good
it.
to know I'm not going to do that because I can't.
Okay, I'm going to activate my Dialogus.
Okay.
They are going to use their ability to put this annoying speaker, I think.
Weirdest among us.
Yeah, so they're going to put a speaker right here, making the ballistic score of all shooting that you do 1 less.
Okay.
As long as you're within a circle of it, which I don't think there's a spot you can really be.
I like to think that the Dialogus,
Unless you're, I don't think you can be up here without taking it.
the Dialogus prides herself in knowing, the most annoying insults in every
There and there, maybe.
alien language.
Like where, sir?
It would have to be on that side corner.
Yeah, but you actually can't come into this without charging it, because you have to charge
Exactly.
the engagement range, and then their other thing that they're going to do is give an extra AP to my my leader.
Due to range.
Yes, and that'll be them.
Okay. Let us see here.
Wait, is it? Sorry.
Go ahead.
I need to know if I just did a dumb. Is it just for the turning point?
Yeah, if you do want to roll that back due to mistake, I am fine with that.
Yes, it would go on the start of the turn point. Okay, sorry.
No
If
problem.
it's cool if I roll it back,
You go ahead.
yeah, I will still give the point, and I will instead put them there. There. Cool. That works for me. Go for it.
Okay. Let's see here. Expand mines. But they're in cover. Let's give up We'll stay concealed.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Cool. I will activate my superior. So she's got 3 AP. I'm going to get her to scoot onto this point. She's going to capture it, activating the lead by example. So I'll be able to move either my hospitaler or my purgator.
Mother Superior does not scoot.
Not that you know of.
She glides.
Yeah. So I'll do that. She's got one more action point left, and I've got the ability to shoot from any range with my plasma pistol, so she's going to shoot that person there.
Okay.
And should have one of these.
Number
now.
2.
Plasma pistol time.
No.
This gun's gnarly. Okay, and I am going to supercharge it because I'm not a coward. As I always do. So it is 4 attacks, 2 ups, 5, 6, AP2, and hot.
AP2.
AP2, you get uno dice.
Yep.
But remember, hot is
Yep.
if I roll a 1, I take 3 mortal wounds. However, my superior has an auto chastiser, I believe. I think I put it on them, or it might have just been on my. Yes, she has an auto chastiser. So if I roll a 1, I get to re-roll it, and if it's still a 1, then it takes 4 mortal wounds per 1.
Boy.
So let's go. Okay, all right, auto chastiser. Oh my god! Oh man. Well, okay. On the flip side, it is 3 normal hits, and you get 1 dice.
Okay, well.
And she's gonna take 4 mortal wounds.
So I do make the block. So
Why'd you burn yourself?
So you get 2 normal damages
Yep.
coming at you, which I'm hoping will still be enough. God, I cannot believe that. It is 10 damage.
10 damage total. Yep, that's goodbye to romance.
Holy crap, I cannot believe that. The luck. All right, so then I get to do another activation. I'm going to activate this Purgator. So they're going to use one of their circles
to move over.
to scoot over that. So then they get 2 more. So they're going to go there. And then they're going to use their free dash shot with the thing. So they'll move to here.
Okay.
And then they're going to shoot that friendo.
Okay.
So the regular profile for the Purgatus, 5 attacks, 2 ups, 2, 3, Inferno 1.
Okay. So at least I get all 3 of my defense die.
All right, it is 5 hits,
Don't like that.
5 normals.
Okay. Yeah, can't re-roll that one. So that's 2 off. So 3 normal hits.
3 normal hits will be 6 damage.
Oh my goodness, he survives with 1.
All right.
And is now wounded.
Wounded.
And is also on fire?
No crits on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, how many wounds on the Mother Superior?
4.
4 total?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take it to the chorus.
And for those at home, the dice are representing how many
Wounds are left.
wounds are left, not how much damage is dealt.
Cool. Mother Superior. Hey, I get to actually now reveal a card
Okay.
for Mark Target.
Ah, okay. You're not looking to kill her. You're just looking to get points, which is
Yeah.
all that matters. Oh,
Yep.
right. I should have 1 victory point there.
So let's see if we can get it through.
Okay, so marked is you take a shot, and if you get a hit, you get a victory point.
That's right, and if I achieve the first condition and any subsequent turning points, get that. I just want to make sure that no other shooting attacks are made for that action. You can attempt to mark that operative instead. Complete the shooting sequence as normal, except that any damage would be inflicted on an enemy operative. It does not lose any wounds, and you add a score of 1 victory point.
So
Okay.
this won't actually do any damage?
No.
No.
Instead, if he gets a hit, it gives him a victory point.
Yeah.
Pretty good one.
And you can shoot every turn, and it gets a new victory point every turn.
Yep.
Yep. I can make the choice, basically.
It's just like, quit it, ow, quit it, ow,
All right.
quit it.
4 die, 4 up. What do we got? 1 crit, 2 hits.
So you just have to have been able to do a point of
Only one.
damage.
You mark her.
Okay.
Point for you.
Whee!
Very nice. Okay.
That's, I think, it for me.
The next time I'm gonna shoot lasers, not paintballs.
I
So be
only have
careful.
1, so there'll be no Overwatch, fortunately.
Ian, did your drone go?
No, it hasn't.
Oh yeah,
That's
your
right.
drone's, your drone's the last one to go.
Huh.
Headbutt!
Headbutt.
I mean, I want to give it something good to do.
Look at how big his head is. It's
Actually,
got to
let's-
have a good headbutt.
You know what? Actually, let's give this a try. I'm gonna
Well,
fall.
it's not your turn yet.
You're right. You're right.
I think. I gotta go for points. How much does your RAM do?
RAM does. Let me just double check that for you there. On Tojo, RAM is 3 die, 3 and 4 up.
3 and 4.
Or sorry, 5 up. 3 damage normal, 4 damage.
5 up, 3 damage. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay. Can I even do that? No, I don't think so. So I will. Yeah. I'll just scoot them here and I'll capture this. Get a point.
Solid.
There you go. You got the
Okay.
last one.
Fall back.
Okay. All right.
Fall up.
Does
more.
that... You're still within a triangle of me. Can I hit you when you're up there?
No.
Like, I don't actually know this.
Does elevation...
Does elevate? I guess probably. I don't know how I stop you from being up there. But yeah, I mean, I believe it. All right, so they've gone up there.
Yep.
That uses all your AP.
That's 2 AP, yep, to fall back.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So now I just got to remember when Inferno takes place here. At the end of each turning point. Okay, which I believe we are at.
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Yes.
So for each person with Inferno, so it'd be these two and these two. So you're gonna roll 2 dice.
2 dice each, okay.
2 dice, and then for 4+, they take a mortal wound for each.
Let's start with this gentleman here, the stealth suit. That's a 4 and a 1.
Okay,
So
so
that'll
they'll take 1 more damage.
Okay, and that is the ball-headed one there. So ball-headed takes the first damage. And for
I feel like oh right, yeah, nothing went through, just
Yep.
the fire on that one. Yeah.
and for Tojo, it's 1-1 and 1-5.
Okay, so then the dice are gone.
Yep.
They're okay.
That's yours.
Cool. All right.
So the drone's down to 3 damage.
Drone is at 3 damage, yes.
3 wounds.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna move on to turning point 3. All right. So everybody's all ready. Time for some initiative rolling.
Let's flip off our bad things.
Oh yes, good call. So it goes to number 3 now.
I have
So we're on
made the
that
movement.
side. Okay.
All right, rolling for any.
3.
1.
I am so happy right now.
God damn it.
All right. Each of us are going to gain a CP. And any strategic ploys being played on this one?
Yeah, again, I will pass on that again.
I am going to use my 2 CP to do... Defenders of the Faith. So this is at the start of a firefight phase, one friendly novitiate operative that is within 2 of a objective marker can do one of the following: perform a free shoot action if it has an engage order, or a free fight action if it has an engage order.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to be doing on mine. I have none command points left, but I have Jeebus on my side.
Faith.
Faith. Okay. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to go into any target reveals for this one.
Nope, nothing new.
I'm going to reveal Overrun on this one. So at the end of the turning point, if a friendly operative is wholly within each kill zone quarter and more than a square from the center, I score a victory point.
Okay, that's an interesting one to track.
Yeah. Cool. All right, ready to go into firefight?
Let's do it.
So at the beginning, I get to do a free shot.
Yep.
The Sister Superior, I believe, is going to take the free shot at the drone.
That's probably to be expected.
I am a coward now. I'm not normally a coward, and I cannot believe how badly it screwed me there. So we're just going to do a standard plasma shot. It's still pretty good. 4 attacks, 2 ups, 5, 6.
Okay.
So that is a hit or 2 hits and a crit.
Okay. I've got 3 dice.
Oh, and it has an auto chastizer, so it re-rolls. So it's 3 hits and a crit.
Ooh.
Now, of course, the reroll works.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got 2 saves, so yeah, you're gonna take him out.
11 damage.
Yep. You never got to shine.
No, I remember that thing ruining my day last time, so I'm like, okay. All right, so that was my free shot, so now I get to do regular styles activations. That's the best play here. I think it's bad news bears. I don't know why. Well, I'm going to activate my superior.
Okay.
They're going to take this for a point. Activating lead by example. Do I have to? I haven't been doing it, but you can ready 1 friendly novitiate. Okay, so I have to choose now. It's going to be this guy.
Okay.
And then I will scoot her. I'm actually also changing her to. Oh, I guess you had to have an engage order at the start, but now I'm activating her.
Mm-hmm.
Right, which is So I'm changing her
That's
to
going to get
conceal.
the change.
And then, so she's going to hop the fence and then go. No, wait, actually. Oh, wait. Oh, this is so tough. I think I actually need you to stay there. Annoyingly. Yeah, I'm gonna actually just have her chill, but she will keep this conceal order.
Okay.
Okay, and then I get to activate this guy. He is going to do a charge. Or she is going to do a charge.
that puts him right up.
Yeah, right up on you. Fight!
Fight, fight, fight.
Fight, fight, fight. So they are wounded. So their preceptor mace is now 4 up.
I hate that.
4 attack, 4 up. Ugh, but I mean, each one is 5, so I just need to get some through.
Yep, 3 up for the gun butt.
The gun butt.
Well, 3 die, 5 plus.
Oh my god.
Oofa doofa.
Dude, every one missed.
Cool.
I gotta say, the dice are not with me tonight. Anything I can do? I have no more points.
You don't have the auto chastiser in this one?
No. Four plus can be brutal like that, but 1, 1, 2, 3 is something else.
And he's got
What'd you get?
I got 1 crit and 2 nothing, so I'm trying to decide if I want to re-roll one of those. He's got 3 damage left.
She's got 3 points.
Sorry,
yeah.
yeah, 3
Yeah.
points.
No. Yeah. So you have a crit. God, it's my best bet. Just.
I'm going to use a CP to re-roll one of these, by the way.
Okay.
No good.
Yeah, I'm just not going to do anything. So
Okay.
You can put the crit through and kill it.
3 points.
He's dead. That sucks. Oh, tough roll. All right.
Okay.
Your turn.
It is indeed.
Just runs into close combat and knocks herself out on the
On the gun butt,
on the
yeah.
gun butt of his. Oofa doofa.
Oh, God, I should have used my-
Oh, yeah, you know what we'll do?
Yeah. All the rest of the tower are like, oh my god, you beat somebody in melee.
Yeah.
You must be the greatest fighter in the world.
Guess who's back? Back up top.
Oh my god, I totally forgot he was back there. That is unfortunate.
I think we want... So I want the victory points, but I also want to remain safe. So... Yeah, let's shoot this one who's just right out here in,
Okay.
in the middle of... No. Yes, we'll do that.
Okay.
Okay. So that's going to be a, I believe, 6... No, that's the battle suit. Where's 2? Dano! Rail rifle, 4 die, 4 plus.
Okay.
AP1.
You got it.
That's too many die. That one's still running. In fact, that... You know what? I rolled too many die.
How many die did you roll?
5.
Okay.
So we'll just take away the top one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So it's 2 hits?
2 hits so far. We'll CP one of them.
Okay.
3 hits.
I got 1 crit, so it's 2 hits going through.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to use, because they're still full, right? Yeah, I'll use 2 faith points to turn one of these into a normal.
Okay.
So I'll save 2.
Yep. So 4 gets through.
They're at 3.
Back to you.
All right. I'm gonna have to be the smartest I've ever been to get out of this one. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna activate my Exactor. They're going to perform Vantage
They're going to do it for the point.
for the point. And it's 2 AP to do so. Is that what I want to do? Oh, no, I'd be way smarter about this, actually. No, I'm not going to do that. Sorry, that's
Nope,
okay.
That's fine.
I'm going to activate this Purgator.
I'm going to try a cheeky charge.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do it in a way.
It's kind of what the game's about.
Mm-hmm. No, here's what we're gonna do. They're gonna shoot that one to start.
Okay. To start, you say?
To start, they're gonna shoot you with their fiery fire.
Okay.
So because they are wounded, it's gonna be 3 ups on this for 5 attacks.
Okay.
I just need to get 1 through because it's at 1 HP.
I'm rolling at 3.
It is a crit and 3 hits.
One save, 1 crit.
4 damage.
I mean, that gets through. So, yep.
They're dead.
Fappo.
Okay. And then I will. Put them here.
Okay.
Go. This is so tough. I love when games get really down to the wire like this and still anybody's game. It is close.
Yeah.
Oh. Anybody except that drone. It's not, can't be. It's not his game.
Yeah, that's true.
What do we want to do? I mean, yeah, we kind of want that back, don't we? Yep. Ah! Hop back and forth forever. And we have the same AP, so I can't just activate. But I can shoot you.
You can just shoot me.
And I think that just might be what happens here.
Yeah. Okay.
And you are the one with the special gun.
Little
Yes,
special
you are.
gun.
Yeah, 4 up, 4 plus to hit. If it hits, that's 6 damage per regular ones. Don't worry about it. AP2.
AP2. You know what? You got me.
Okay. You sure? You don't want to see if we're gonna take.
You know what? Show me. I guess show me your roll. Maybe
Okay,
you completely whiff your roll. I did.
Well.
Oh, that does. I can see it.
Yeah. Do you want to deal with the Mortal Wounds 4 first, or do you want to deal?
Woo! Wah, wah. All right, they did. Okay.
Crack pow. Oh yeah, and we should make sure that it is well known that he is.
Yes, engaging. So you've got this one and these two. That's what you've got left.
These two, and that one.
Sorry, I mean of activations.
Oh, of
those
activations,
two.
yeah,
Those
just
two and
those.
those two. Okay. Then I think it's time for that.
Not cryptic at all.
God, those guys are horrifying.
I mean, that Ben's unit there did the job of preventing that stealth suit from getting the point. Throwing her body in front of the point.
That's exactly what we need. Oh wait, sorry, one sec.
Go ahead.
Is that a faith act? No, right. It's a. Never mind. Shoot. I'm really kicking myself for. I mean, the free shoot on that guy was definitely worth it, but having no command points is harsh. I'm going to activate the Reliquarius, and they're going to throw down that thing that we talked about earlier before.
Oh yeah, the little speaker.
Yes, so there's a speaker here. All your shots are harder to do. And then she is going to hop, skip, jump, like so. Like so.
Just in mind.
There you go.
I like that it's a condemning sermon token.
Yes. Yeah.
As if it's like the tower, like, we don't care?
It's just a thing over and over screaming, space communist, space communist. And we're like, yeah.
They're like, yeah.
What? Yeah, man. Why aren't you?
You ever hear the Internationale in Tau? It's horrifying. Let's see here. What's up, Doc? That's up, Doc.
Victory points are all tied up.
Okay.
Yep, and we'll continue to be. Yes. We'll continue our attackness. Oop.
Okay. So this is shooting, or are you going
Yes.
for the mark?
For the mark.
You're going for the mark? Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense, makes sense. I don't know if I can defend against this one, but...
Okay, that's, again, just looking at 4 up. Oh, no, that's Nishino. Sorry, that's 6 up on that one. That's the difference.
6 and 4 up?
Yep, 6 die 4 up. Two hits.
2 hits?
2 hits. Ooh, sorry, ceaseless also. I got 3 ones
Okay.
to reroll there.
Sure, yep, go for it.
Make that 3 hits.
3 hits? Okay, yeah, I'll take it. Take your victory point. Enjoy.
I will.
All right, my turn, eh? Okay.
She keeps seeing her life flash in front of her eyes, and then, oh, didn't actually hurt.
Still have. Wait.
I don't think you've done that guy yet.
Yeah, I was wondering.
But
Maybe
you
I
have
just-
done your Mother Superior, so.
Right. Yes. Okay. That's what was throwing me off. So these are my 3 left. Yeah. Okay. Gotta look up jumping. Or falling.
Oh,
Drop. Drop is when it descends from a height. The operative must be within a ledge, must be vertically. The operative can drop from that terrain feature. The vertical distance is measured in increments of 2, rounding down. Great. Okay, so it's, yeah. So it's 2 to get up, 1 to get down. When I'm up, I can't get down. God, this is tense, man. This is a good one. I think what I'm gonna do is how much have I not done any damage to this guy?
that one's the square top.
I thought I could hit him maybe with 1 or 2.
I think you
hits.
might have, but let's see. That one has taken 3 damage. total.
Okay, out of
10.
10, so it's at 7. I'm going to activate my exactor and I'll neural whip this one.
Okay, try that again.
I will. No, I'm not going to get any closer. You know what? Maybe I'm supposed to tie you up. What's the melee profile on this horrifying thing?
Fists, 4 die, hits on 5+.
Oh, okay. I'd charge you.
Okay.
We're fighting melee styles.
Okay.
Gotta remember that even though you look like a horrifying mech that would probably, like, I don't know, like crunch me, I guess it's Tau. Alright, the exactor is, yeah, Neuro Whips, 5 attack, 3 up, lethal 5. Stun. Oh my god.
Okay, that changed mid-sentence.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna use my last CP and re-roll one of these. Great, okay. Or my last faith point.
Give me a CP as well, too.
Okay.
There we go.
What do you got?
Crit and a hit.
Crit and a hit. So I can, so is it the first time you strike with a crit hit? Yeah, okay. I'm still full. I will hit you with this crit.
Okay.
So it's going to deal 3 damage and it's going to knock out one of your normals.
Okay, so 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And knocks out one of the normals.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you've got a crit to work with.
Yeah. Wounds left on that one?
She's still full at 7.
Okay. I guess we'll just block then? With the crit?
Right. So that would parry one of my normals? Is that what you want to do?
Let me just double check here. Yes, let's parry that.
Okay. So then one more will go through for an extra 2.
Okay.
So 5 in total.
Okay, so here up to 8. So that's down to 2 wounds remaining.
Okay. Works. 5 me.
Right.
This should be an engage order. Sorry. Should have been a while ago. Okay, that's them.
Great. Let's continue the movement. Which is not in range.
Well, that's all you can do because you're disengaging, right? You're falling.
Right. If I'm falling back, that's not even something I can do there. Okay. Oh, with your move characteristic. Yeah, perfect. Great.
Yeah, so you can still move as much
Yeah.
as you want. It's just that's
Yeah,
what you
that's
do for
all
the
that's
turn.
going to happen. And we're going to change him into a conceal order.
Okay. All right, so you've still got that one friendo there, and that's it. And I have 2 activations, so it'll be me. Right, so still no Overwatch, thankfully. I will activate my Hospitalier. I will grab this point. And then I will, oops. Okay.
Move on.
Dash them.
Okay.
You. Hoo-wee. Five.
Oh, yeah. Hello. So would you say I have a shot on the,
She has a conceal order.
Shoot, you're right,
Yeah.
she does.
So, if she had a regular one, yes. If she didn't have a conceal, then
Need to move around a second here then. Oh, hello! Oh, they're concealed too. Dang it!
Wait, who are you looking at?
This person.
Oh,
here.
her.
There's actually
We
a
were-
straight shot through.
Right, but she would be obscured because you've got
The double lines. Yeah. Still, good lineup.
This one again should. Sorry, it's definitely not swapping out the way I should be. There we go.
Yeah, you know what? We'll just dash them up here as well.
Boy likes his vantage.
Yep. And we'll make that a conceal until we reactivate.
Sure.
You got it.
We understand. There we
Yup.
go. Okay. Is this one its dice? No, that
No,
was the
that's-
Perch
that's one.
All right, and last one is me, and I will just use the vantage tack op. So it puts me to
Solid
6.
choice.
He's in the lead. All right, we're going into the final turning points. Because we don't think we have any end of turning point dealios here.
No.
Yeah, okay.
So this goes off.
The that vantage tack op is you just are like, look how high I am.
Yeah, wee! All right, and that one's covered up. Whew. Okay. Oh, God, this is spooky.
Ready Operatives Initiative.
Yep,
Next.
initiative time.
3.
3.
Ooh, then it's you.
It's you.
Oh, it's me.
Because
Yes,
I had it
goes
last
back
time.
and forth, right?
Ah, I needed it so bad this time. Oh, that's so horrible for me.
Oh boy. Okay.
Okay, 1 CP each. Any strategic ploys on this one?
No.
Yeah, no. Me
Now,
neither.
folks in the chat were saying that you can only get a maximum of 2 victory points from any particular attack op. Is that
Yes. So
shooting?
no more.
you have shot the superior as much as she can be shot, so I'm pretty sure.
Now you switch to real bullets.
Yeah. Okay.
That's good. That's actually very
Very
good
good
to know.
point. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Any target reveals here?
Nope.
Yeah, me neither. Okay. Take it away, buddy. Firefight phase.
Boy, oh boy. So many options here.
I mean, it's called the fire. It's not called the let's all make friends and hang out phase. Firefighting is gonna happen.
Oh,
Yep.
my faith
That's
dice.
back.
I gotta have faith. Oh, and this comes back. My megaphone came back to me. My Bose speakers. The Novitiates are just blasting Mary on a cross over and over. Okay. Who's not having a conversation in Slack correctly?
Somebody is not using threads when they should be.
Nope. Serge texted me. It was actually everybody is totally fine. I just got like 6 notifications from various things. 2 texts, 2 Slack messages, 1 Instagram DM.
I've had that where it's, the phone goes like bzz, 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 bzz.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh
yeah.
man, what the hell? And then I realize somebody's actually phoning me.
Oh yeah.
I like
In
that.
the tank on this first
Yeah,
one.
this is a tough one for me here. And let's just make sure your dude's ready to go here too, so we don't have that question.
I guess we're on grays right now.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, that is correct.
Ben just subtly flexing about how popular he is, that everyone wants to talk to you.
Yeah, no big deal. My work obligations are huge.
You got a whole studio to deal with. Okay. So many options. I feel like I want to be able to say that this person can shoot just right through the cover, but that's a...
Well, I mean, are they concealed? I would say they're still concealed though, because you've got a cover line though, right?
Yeah.
You can shoot it through yes, if they didn't have a concealer.
Yeah. So in that case, yeah, I guess we'll just have to go with this guy shooting that one.
You got it.
6 dice.
So that one, actually, sorry, I took it. It is wounded.
Okay.
So it's got the one worse, but
And that's not Dano. That is Pashara, who is heavily wounded. So they're going to lose 1 ballistic skill.
Yes. So just no. You still get the dice are the same.
Yeah.
It's just 1 higher. To hit.
Worsened. All right.
What are we hitting on 5s?
We are hitting on 5s.
Okay, there's a chance. That's a pretty good roll. What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Ceaseless. There we go.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, none saved. Obliterated. I am going to use my CP for a move called Glorious Martyrdom. They use this when a friendly operative is incapacitated. Each enemy operative within a circle. And visible to it takes just one mortal wound, but I gain D3 faith points.
Okay. So I'm gonna take one mortal wound anyway.
And it goes down to 1. And I get 1 faith point. I'm gonna use it well. Then I'm going to activate my final tac op, which is dying on the spot is what I'm going to remember it as. Glory to the martyrs. We're doing so much martyrdom. If another friendly operative is incapacitated within 2 inches of the center of an objective marker, you score a victory point. Boink.
Damn it.
Good job, buddy.
Well, I too will score a victory point.
You got it.
This, assuming your units are going to get blown up
die?
strategy is actually pretty good, yeah.
Not a bad strat. It's to you, then.
It is to me.
Double martyred. Yeah, wait, yeah, is this like one of those, like in Magic, you can't like sacrifice something to 2 different things at once. Can you martyr yourself for 2 things at once?
All right, I'm going to swap them to a engage order. Because I feel like she's not long for this universe.
I mean, that's up to interpretation.
We'll see. I'm going to take this. I'm going to gain a victory point. And then I will blast. That one. I'm supercharging. So it already gets 1 save, right?
Yes, because it is.
Because it's the stupid stealth suit thing.
No, it's an engage order at the moment. So you've got full options on that.
No,
Oh no, you're
it's
still
right. Considered in cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, wait, then it's been this whole time. Yeah, okay, so I am supercharging it. So you can choose to either retain that dice, or use it to try and roll a crit when it comes to you, just as your heads up. Because this is an AP2 attack. With 4 attacks, they are wounded, so it's 3 up. Oops, sorry.
Oh, so the AP2 means that
It just takes the 2 dice away.
Yep.
Right. He
And
takes
then you
the
have
2.
1 dice, which is being retained for cover. You can choose to keep it as that, which is a normal save, or you can try and roll for a crit. Is the option. Not that I'm trying to coerce you into doing anything.
But I'm going to wait until you roll
Yes,
to find out what
exactly.
I want to do
Oh my.
there. Wow.
3 ones!
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so auto chastiser, thank God.
Now,
And if I do, she'll just die.
and you don't do damage? Does
The
she
shot
die
still
before
happens.
the shot
Yes.
hits?
But she'll die. If any of these are ones.
Come on, ones.
Okay, that's fine. I'm alive, and I've got a hit and a crit.
Okay. Crits worth how much?
Crits are 6. Hits are 5.
I'll take the crit then.
Sure.
So that takes them to 6, you say? So that's 7 damage. They're down to 3.
Okay, and they're wounded. Yeah, that's them. Oh my gosh, these days are cursed tonight. Yeah, that's me. Go for it.
Great.
Hi. I'm Mother Superior, here for the auto chastiser.
It saved my life.
Yeah. Do you need more?
Do you need to chastise yourself more these days?
Yeah. But I know what you're going to tell me. You don't have time, and you don't have another person to do it. Well, that's where the auto chastiser comes in.
I'm I'm going to strike this gentleman, or gentle folk here, from up here.
All right, the vantage point. Yep.
Yes. That's Dano. Dano has the big gun. Where'd you go, Dano? 4 die. 4 up. 4, AP1.
Okay.
Lethal 5, mortal wounds 2. Here comes the fun. That's just absolute garbage there.
I realized, does vantage point get rid of the 1 cover die that you would get as well? Like, I recognize that you can shoot me because I'm in concealed, but it's a rule that I think I might
No,
have been missing.
I believe you get the cover.
I get 1 retained
According to
dice?
what I see here,
Yeah? Okay.
enemy operatives in light cover are treated as having an engage order, but it says nothing about
About
overriding
not
cover.
getting that die. I think I might have been missing that, but that's okay. Not a big deal. If you wrote that in the comments, there you go. Vindication for yourself. So what was the stuff?
It was, you know what? How many command points do I have left?
You get 2.
Let's roll. Yeah, let's use that to roll 2 of these.
You can only use a command point 1 command reroll.
1 command reroll?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We got 1 out of that, so.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. One
hit?
One crit.
Just 1 crit?
Just 1 crit.
So I got 2 normals, so I'll use that
cancels.
to defend this.
Good work. There is a mortal wound 2 on that, but
Oh, for the crit?
yeah,
Yeah, then they'll take 2 wounds. They go down to 5.
not enough. Dang.
All right. So who do we got left here for activation? So that one just did. So it's
Yep.
that one, that one, that one.
That's it.
Okay. I am going to use my exactor.
Okay.
I'm going to use my exactor. No. I'm going to swap them to a conceal order. They're going to whip my Purgator here to give them 1 extra AP.
Okay.
No, this is greedy. I'm not going to do that. That's too greedy. I'm going to activate the exactor, and they're going to just do vantage.
Okay. Fair.
Wait, you can only do... Have I...
You have done it twice, yep.
I have done it twice. Damn. Okay, well that changes things then. I'm going to activate the exactor. They're going to whip. They're just going to run. No, that's what they're going to do. He's going to go here, move, drops down for 1, and then moves here.
Okay.
And then they'll go 1, oops, whips, 2. And they're not quite there, but that's all right.
This is where I whipped a robot, Parappa.
Yeah, I will dash there and keep them concealed like so. Go ahead.
Okay. Just making a quick check of some distance here.
Mm-hmm. I made a mistake. That's okay.
So center of that point there.
Aha!
F and A. Plant signal beacon.
Nice.
So we're going to plant our signal beacon right here.
Okay. So what does that one do?
That one. So, place signal beacon within triangle of this operative. An enemy operative or an operative can perform this action cannot perform this action while within circle of enemy operatives. If enemy operatives move within triangle of the center of your signal beacon token and more than circle from friendly operatives, so you got to get within triangle of the signal beacon to get rid of it.
Okay.
But if I get that within pentagon of your drop zone, which it currently is,
Yeah.
if it's there at the end of the battle, 2 victory points.
Okay. So where are you putting it?
Right there.
But it can't be underneath you.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, so here's my thought process on it. Is like, I feel like it can't be underneath your character to a point where I'm not able to climb up and do anything about it. But I might be wrong. Either way, I don't think I can get up there, and I'm fine with that happening.
Yeah.
But if it
I think you can get on top of it,
right.
which is basically what you need to. If you need to be within triangle.
Sure,
of the
you need to
center,
like be
you
on
need to
top
right
of
on
it.
top
Yeah,
of it. So-
I don't know how to stop it from being on top of a wall that has no other room for me to be up there. But
Yeah.
I'll find out.
That might just be a weird edge case.
yeah,
Actually.
no, totally fair. Okay, so how much is it? 2 to
Yeah,
plant?
it's 2 to
Okay, so
plant
that's
it.
its turn.
Yep, that's super over for you. And you know what? We'll turn it into a conceal order as well, because there's no reason not to.
So you got 2 left now. That guy and that guy. So you just get 1 victory point now?
No, I get 2 at the end of the
Okay. Okay.
end of battle.
Where did I put my stick?
I saw it somewhere.
Where did my stick go?
Dang, nabbit.
Dag nabbit, I lost my stick. Well, I would hazard that this is within a pentagon.
Oh, here, let's use my stick.
Where did my stick go?
Seriously?
Hey, Twitch Chat, can you see my stick? Where my oh, there's my stick.
Ah, why'd you do that?
I would like to flamethrower you from atop this building.
I mean, you're quite welcome to attempt.
And they've only got like a little bit of life left, right?
Ball-backed head one is... They have a total of 2 hit points left.
All right, 5 attacks, 3 ups.
Defense dice 3. Save on 3+.
Okay, that is that, and they have auto chastisers. So that is 3 hits and a crit.
3 hits and a crit. Yeep. That is... Can I burn a command roll, please?
You got it. That's your last one.
3 saves.
3 saves.
Yes.
Crit going through for 3 damage.
Damn it, that's just enough.
Fire!
Goodbye.
Okay, and then I am going to have them drop down. And so for 1, 2, 3, put them there.
Okay.
I guess actually I could probably just leave them here. That would still give me... Yeah, I'm just gonna have them sit there like that. Okay, go to you.
Okay. How far do I need to go? Activate that for the victory point.
You got it.
Shoot it, nice lady.
Sure.
Okay.
You got it. Actually, what do we got here? Yes, I'm gonna do that. I'm going to use 2 faith points.
Oh no.
I'm going to use Blinding Aura. When an enemy operative performs a shooting attack, select one friendly Novitiate operative. Until the end of that activation, while that friendly operative is more than 2, it is treated as being in cover. Oh, no, wait.
She's already in cover.
Right. No, it's just... Oh, I see. Never mind. I thought this was that it made it so they straight up couldn't take that shot. Nope, never mind. I'm not doing that. Fire away!
Okay. This is the Fusion Blaster, so it's only... I can't do that. Never mind.
Why?
Because, well, yeah, because the Fusion Blaster has a range of Pentagon.
Ah, it's a pistol
And
shooter.
that's the only one that has that one on it.
Okay.
So...
Did you want to change up how you did things at all?
You know what? No.
Okay.
Well, yes.
Okay. So you can flip it back over and...
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez, this is tough. Oops, that's the wrong way.
I was gonna say, just actually to quickly check who all is still waiting to go.
I have this one, and then it's these 2.
Yep.
Okay.
There are only 3 units left to go. Mm-hmm. As it stands right now, if that flag sits there, we're tied.
Don't think I can make it to the full-on vantage point. Oh, and there's that other person behind there. Okay.
So wait, did Ian claim that?
Yeah, I'm still going to do that.
Okay, you are?
Yeah,
Okay.
actually. And then, yes, good. Then we can charge.
You have to charge somebody.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, charge
sorry,
is
I was,
you're getting into engagement range
Yeah.
or something.
yeah, sorry, I was mixing that up with dash. Oh, wait a second. Still going to charge. Still makes sense.
Okay.
Hi.
What's up? Okay.
And yep, there's that. Over to you.
Wait. Oh, I see. You're only getting 1 victory point
For which one?
for the banner.
Plant signal beacon?
Oh, signal beacon.
Yes, sorry.
I can't do anything about it. Can I?
Yeah, if you can get up there.
If an enemy operative finishes
Move within
more than
triangle.
a... Oh, I just have to be there.
Yep.
Oh. Well, then I think I have to do that.
Okay, okay.
Right? So I can disengage using my 2, because it doesn't even take an action to do it, right? And then go 1, and then it takes 2 to scale the wall. So I get there and I kill it.
Okay. So you're disengaging
Yeah.
via which method?
Just fall back?
Fallback is a 2 AP.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and it's got 3 AP.
No. It's only got 2. It's only got 2, but reading the thing, it just says if I finish my turn within a triangle of it, it
Okay.
like breaks it.
Move up to the move characteristic. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, you got it.
I thought I was looking at Plant Banner. Yeah. So I got that one. It's dead. Did I get you by 1 point? That's my activation
Yeah.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got nothing left.
There's no more points on the board even.
Yeah.
That's it.
GG. We almost ended up in a tie again.
Wait, hold on a
wait,
second.
What's up?
Hold on
What's
a
up?
second here. We're not actually done yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
Ian,
got
you've
one.
got
You
more.
got this guy left.
Yeah.
You've got more guys that you can activate, but is there anything you can do to get a point?
Yes, there is.
What is?
I currently am controlling my recon. Retrieval.
You have to be. Is it picked up or controlling it?
It's a point for picked up and a point for controlling.
Did we just tie again?
Yeah, we're gonna tie. Unless you can deal with that guy.
All right. It was retrieval. Is that the name? of it?
Yeah, retrieval.
If a friendly operative controls your retrieval, how can I? Damn, hell of a play. Yeah. I think that works out exactly that way.
What is the what is the move here that's happening?
So the move here is that I put down that retrieval token earlier. And the points for it are at the end of the battle. If a friendly operative controls your retrieval token, you score 1 victory point. Bullet point 2. At the end of the battle, if your retrieval token is being carried by a friendly operative, you score 1.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, it's hidden behind the wall, so I didn't.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's great. So I destroyed that, but because I was standing on the thingy when you charge. The charge, brilliant play. That we get to the end of the battle, that puts you to 8. You and I are now 0-0-2 against one another.
I love it.
GG, holy moly. Good game. You know, I thought I was donezo. The stealth suits were clobberizing me.
Yeah.
But holy moly, GG. Yeah, I don't think I could not get anything for overrun. I couldn't get over there. And yeah, I definitely got 2 points for vantage.
Yeah, this was a fun little matchup.
This was a really, really good one.
Absolutely rocking all of the.
Yeah, I
tactical
felt like that was one of the most sort of strategic, like often, especially on the Into the Dark. You know, it ends up people just kind of running at each other.
Yeah.
Whereas this, I guess, because both of you were playing fairly lightly armored guys.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of sneaking around, hiding behind cover and stuff. It was very cool.
Yeah. No, I think this was a really, really good one, and I definitely think now that I feel a little bit more comfortable with moving up and down and stuff like that, it's really not as hard as we were making it out to be. No. Except for edge cases, like we talked about. I'd be curious. Let us know in the comment section below how that one works. But this was sweet, and I think I'll probably be doing a lot more open games too. Because there's like teams as well. Like I want to know how my Gellerpox do in open, who have none range, all melee.
You gotta get right up close.
Yeah, I gotta get up in there. I'd be curious to see how it goes. Well, that was a really good match, and we hope you enjoyed everything that happened here. I'm glad that this was the first one to kick off 40K in the new studio.
Me too. It was a last minute decision, but I'm super happy.
Yeah,
to be
I'm
here.
glad. Yeah, thank you so much. We'll try. Jacob was supposed to be on. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it, so hopefully we'll be able to hop him on. He'll be back. He'll be playing his orcs, although I hear he's got a ecclesiarchy team. So the big sisters. Maybe we do little sisters v big sisters, and we'll see how that goes.
Love it.
But thank you so much, everybody, for tuning on in. A reminder that this and everything we do is brought to you by whom? Yuma over at our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You're the reason we're able to do all this cool stuff. I also wanted to note we were both 0 CP, 8 VP.
Oh my gosh.
So good.
Using leave it all on the battlefield.
I still have 4 Faith points though that I could have definitely used. I did not expect that charge at the end. But you know what we could expect? Maybe you to check out our store at store.loadingreadyrun.com. Whenever you buy a purchase, Beach is very, very happy. His pacemaker is tied directly to the amount of purchases that go through store.loadingreadyrun.com, so keep that in mind.
He'll never die.
You monsters. And, of course, if you're watching on the YouTube, what up YouTube, be sure to dongle the bongle. Thank you so much for watching. And as we said below, give some names to these sweet Tau. These I really like the shine that they've got on them. I think it works.
This is probably one of the best looking battles we've had here because I love the red and gold on these.
Thank you. Yeah, I really wanted it to feel like they were the Vestals from Darkest Dungeon. It was kind of my goal a little bit with them. But yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. Be good to one another, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.